Leos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing, or if you just like my style, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And let's get on with your reading. Let's see what's happening for the week ahead. What's going on with the Leos? Oh, okay. Okay, we're starting off the week a little bit badly. Now, I say that, don't take that heavily, don't connect to it, but there is a little bit of warning here about you feeling... Eight of Swords is trapped in your mind, trapped in heartbreak in some way this week. So it's just at the start of the week, I'm noticing that you might feel a little bit like you need to take a break, take a chill pill, take a chill, go, and I think that you would benefit from not beating yourself up, is what I'm going to say. Because I feel as if you're going to need to be a bit patient with yourself if you're not where you want to be mentally at the beginning of the week. You might be like, let's say you're trying to work, but your mind is foggy, you're struggling to breathe. Somebody's very anxious and it's like you can't work because you're all over the place. There's something where you would actually benefit from going and taking a break, grabbing a coffee, not actually coffee's not going to help if you're anxious, but going and grabbing a hot chocolate or a water, just sitting outside or just sitting alone in peace, breathing and giving yourself time to calm. I just feel like you're going to beat yourself up for not being where you want to be mentally, and then you're actually going to make it worse with the Eight of Swords. You're going to keep yourself in this place rather than just being a bit easier on yourself, being a bit nicer to yourself and giving yourself space and time to calm down, recuperate. Somebody's having a nap when you don't usually have naps, but it's going to be very good. It's like, it's going to be a good nap. Do you know when you have a nap and you don't know if it's going to make you feel a lot better or if you're going to wake up with a headache, right? One of those horrible naps. Something where you're actually like, give yourself a nap. Go and have a nap, because at the start of the week, you're not going to benefit. You're just going to end up feeling more trapped and not getting any more work done or something, and then beating yourself up twice as much. If you, I don't know, there's something, someone works on a computer or something, you take calls, but it's just like, you're going to be angry at yourself for not doing the thing you want to do as best you can. Whereas there'll be some type of benefit, even if you have to call in sick in some way, if that makes sense with the Three of Swords. There's some way that you will actually really benefit from. Obviously, you're always going to benefit from being nicer to yourself, but I feel like you've just forgotten to do that at the start of the week. You're too busy with a to-do list. You know everything you need to get done, but you're not doing it, and then you get angry at yourself, and then you get more stuck. And there's just going to be a benefit from just taking time away from it. Taking a time out, if that makes sense. What else? The Empress, yeah. Okay. Whoa, that's... Oh, you just jumped from somebody that feels trapped inside their mind and in pain to somebody that's healthy and rejuvenated, and the Empress is the healthiest you could be. The Empress is amazing. So you've gone from pain, heartbreak, stuck. I'm hearing betrayal. You've betrayed yourself by not being the person you want to be in some way. I don't know. And then bam, I'm just feeling like by Tuesday, I feel like this is Monday, you're feeling this, and then by Tuesday, you're just like, which is weird because I'm posting this on Tuesday. So like maybe you've already felt this on the Monday, okay? And then on the Tuesday, you're feeling much better because you've given yourself time to recuperate. I don't know. It's like you just took the rest of the day off somehow, and you might be feeling guilty about it. But instead of feeling guilty about it, you're going to decide, actually, no, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to take this time. I'm going to go water my garden. I'm going to go water myself. I'm going to go look after myself. And I don't know, you've just jumped. You've done a massive jump. And the fact that you've jumped from the Eight of Swords to this means you already had this Empress within, but you just put her to the side. You had this best version of yourself, but you just took a break from being her or him. You just took a break from being the best version of yourself. I don't know why. Maybe you're around somebody that isn't the best version of themselves. I don't know, because there's just something where you're acting in a lower frequency than you actually are, and it's causing you pain on the Monday, but then by the Tuesday you're back to your usual self. What else? What else is going on? Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands again. See, you're still in this Queen energy. The Empress is all four queens mixed together, so you're still in that energy for the rest of the week. You're very attractive. This is very Leo-y energy, and I just feel as if you're gonna be much fairer and kinder with your time to yourself this week. So if you are constantly giving to family or friends, and you're constantly running about helping out your dad or your mum or your brother, if you're constantly, or your friends, right? I don't know why I'm getting specific about it, but there's something where you're constantly running about after other people. This week, you're like, actually, no, I'm going to tell them I'm busy helping my neighbor. I don't know why I'm getting something about lying, but it's a white lie in your favor, because you're not. There's something where somebody just expects you to be there all the time, and so instead of you running around after them, you're like, actually, my neighbor needed my help, so I went and helped them. And again, don't lie. You don't need to lie. I don't know why I'm telling you to lie, but there's just something where you might feel called to do that. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's just going to be fair. It's just going to be fair for you to take time to yourself and not help out everyone else. Like, I'm just getting, don't feel bad about it. For some reason, you're very, especially with the Empress, you might be like, I need to be helping others. I need to be watering others. The Empress is very healthy and balanced, but I'm just getting that you're still a little bit in this Eight of Swords mindset of, I don't know, you might see others as, I don't know why, if sometimes you put yourself below others, like you need to help others in order to be worthy of their time. That's very strange. But Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, you're fighting to balance things out now. This is a card of balance. Notice those scales, or he's juggling those. He's trying to balance them. He's trying to bring them into balance. This one here has scales. He's balancing. He's balancing, right? So there's, and as well, there's 3 pentacles on each side. There's 1 pentacle on each side. Very symmetrical energy. You might be like organizing something this week very symmetrically. Symmetrically, is that a word? But yeah, especially with Queen of Wands, like, I don't know, someone's trying to make their eyebrows more symmetrical or something very specific. Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles though, you're fighting this week to balance out your time, where you give it, who you give it to. And basically, I keep repeating the same message here. You're just being nicer to yourself and giving yourself time. And it might be a little bit of a fight with the Seven of Wands. You might have a fiance or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a wife, whatever it is. I don't know why. Again, I keep getting really specific with my examples. Some of you are writers or something. I don't know why. It's just like you're thinking of different examples or things to give. I don't know. But Seven of Wands, what was I trying to say? I've lost my train of thought. You might feel like it's a bit of a battle to have to tell your partner, or if you're single, maybe it's just somebody you live with. There's something about you having to fight for equality, having to fight for balance in the give and the take of what's happening. Maybe you feel like you are working a lot more than your partner, but you're like trying to be very nice about it. You're like, how do I tell them that? How do I tell them that I think I'm doing all this and they're only doing that? How do I tell them that without causing an argument? There's something though this week where you will do it with the Empress and with the Six of Pentacles as well. You're going to say it in a very fair way. You're going to bring it up very fairly, very kindly, but you're also going to say it and it's like, oh, okay, they're going to listen with the Queen of Wands. It's very powerful, and you're just going to say what you need to say, but also you're going to be heard. And I feel like for me to point that out means in the past you've said things but they've gone in one ear or out the other. You've not been listened to. Someone's going to finally listen to you. The Devil coming out. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But there's somebody that they see what's in front of them and they see that they're working. And they might not acknowledge that you're working 10 times as hard or something until you point it out, and then they're going to know. There's someone that's very much like, they're based in the physical reality. They don't really think about what your physical reality is like. So they're seeing themselves working, but they're not realizing that you're also working. And you're also doing this, and you're also looking after your family and your children and this and this and this. And this week, there's going to be balance brought in some way. Even if, for some reason, it might be them that has to have a day off or something. And because they're at home on a day off, they see that you're doing everything. And you're also going to work, and you're also looking after this person and this person. There's something where it's going to be balanced out, and they might even feel a little bit bad with the Devil, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. It might be them feeling a little bit trapped, like, oh my god, I didn't give my Leo enough credit. I didn't realize, I don't know how they did this. Because I'm getting something now about Freaky Friday. You know, on Freaky Friday, the mum and the daughter swap, obviously. It's something where somebody's role has swapped with you, or they're going to see your side of life. Like when the mum is suddenly going to the high school as the daughter, and she realizes, oh, actually, this is a lot harder than I was giving you credit for. And then the daughter also realizes in the mum's shoes, this is a lot harder. So there's something where, again, balance, Two of Pentacles, you're both going to see each other's life from each other's point of view, and there's going to be a fair outcome brought to the situation where you won't be tackling everything on your own. What else is going on this week? Eight of Pentacles, work. See, there's a very strong energy around work. You might be seeing eights a lot, 888, because you have Eight of Wands here also. There's going to be a conversation about work. Wow, this whole thing has been very consistent. There's going to be a conversation about work and how to keep moving forward consistently. I'm getting something about consistency. You could like create something, it could be a business that you're doing, and you're having a discussion about whether or not you're going to have enough orders or a consistent outcome in the future. Like maybe you're looking at a graph or statistics of your business and you're like, well, it's a bit unpredictable. How can I make it more consistent? Or there's going to be a conversation around whether you'll be booked and busy, because my Eight of Pentacles card is my card of booked and busy. Having a lot of orders, having a lot of work lined up, right? Lots of pentacles around and he's doing them. So there's something where you might be having a conversation that you're booked and busy in a side hustle or something and you want to leave a job to be able to then work better on your side hustle, hopefully grow in the future and look after everyone else. Because I feel like you're doing too many things at once, but there's going to be a conversation around it so that it's balanced out. But there's a big thing about a conversation this week with someone, an understanding brought. If anything I said in this reading resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, or if you just like my style, please let me know by liking and subscribing. I kind of mumbled, but hopefully you got what I'm trying to say, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesdays.